Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing another natural hair hairstyle. I'm doing two braids. This is a style that I like to do on an older silk press. I like to do this style before wash day to kind of prolong my press before I have to press it out again. So this hairstyle, I am going to be adding braiding hair, and there is no additional heat needed, but I did use some heat on my edges to kind of like curl my baby hair. That's definitely not necessary. So for the two braids, I'm not the best braider at all. So this is kind of like my easy way of doing two feed-in braids to kind of like finesse it. So I'm starting off with beeswax. I love beeswax whenever I do like a sleek type of look. I use both the regular beeswax and the black beeswax. The black beeswax to me just makes everything look super crisp and clean. So I'll put that all over the perimeter. I'll also put it all over my hair as well, but I just didn't have enough to do that this time. So right now I'm just working on my mold before I start to braid. Like I said, I'm not the best braider, so I really take my time when it comes to doing my braids up top. I will section out the parts so it kind of looks like I have a stitch braid, but in an easier way. So like I just did with my comb there, I'll kind of section it out and make sure that before I go to grab the section and kind of like French braid it, I make sure that everything is super flat. And then I do like to do my braids underhanded. So making sure that my braids are underhanded makes everything look super clean as well. Now I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side. Or I forgot to mention, you do also want to make sure that you have a really clean part. So that also makes the hairstyle look a little bit more professional, even though we did it ourselves. So I'm just adding that beeswax all over. It just makes it really a lot easier for you to do your braids if you're not a great braider like I'm not. Making sure that your hair is super sleek and like pliable is really, it makes everything a lot easier. So like I said, I'm just going to section my hair off. I have that beeswax all over my hair, but of course I want to do baby hairs, so I'm leaving those baby hairs out. And then you'll see in just a minute how I like to do my braids. So it's supposed to be a feed-in braid, but I don't feed in any hair until I get to right behind my ear. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to start adding hair right when I get behind my ear, so that if anything looks kind of funny or kind of bulky, when I add that braiding hair in, you cannot tell. It's going to be right behind my ear. So what I like to do is make sure that I get the pack of hair, the expression braiding hair that has the 3 bundles, and I'll use 1 bundle for each braid. And I'll just split that into, I'll use the 1 bundle, I'll split it into either 3 sections or 2, and I'll just add that in. And I am, again, braiding underhand, so you want to add the hair to the back of your braid. That also helps for everything to look a lot cleaner and neater. But again, I only add the hair right behind my ear so that I kind of minimize any mishaps that might occur. So once I have all of my hair added into the braid, then I start to use kind of like a braiding gel to make sure that the braid is super sleek as well. I want the braid to look very neat and clean. Even though I'm not the best braider, making sure that I use kind of a lot of product does kind of help camouflage everything. So that's really like my tips on how I kind of finesse my feed-in braids without really having to be professional, and they still look pretty good. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and I do take my time. Honestly, for me, doing feed-in braids can take me a long time because like I said, I'm not the best braider at all. So I will take my time, I will start over, everything like that. So once the braids look good enough, then I'll start to do my edges. For my edges, I do like to use a braiding holding gel, and then I will use hairspray. For me, that works perfectly, and my edges stay a really long time, so I love that. And again, I'm just going to continue everything down until I am finished, and I will finish the hairstyle off with some oil sheen, and that's about it. The hairstyle is pretty easy once you get the hang of it and once you get your braids looking pretty good. If you're a better braider than me, then this hairstyle should be super easy for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this hairstyle. Just some inspo for you if you're like me and you silk press your hair or shampoo your hair every single week. Something to kind of switch it up. You don't have to wear the same styles every single day. You can still do styles like this without using heat. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below, and thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Every time you text me, it's too late. Something's getting in the way. And I gave you more. I gave you more than you wanted. I gave you more than you needed. Alright, so tell me, how does it feel to lose the one you believe I gave you more than you wanted. I gave you more than you needed. So tell me, how does it feel to lose the one you believe in? You dropped it on a Tuesday. I had the popcorn popping, we made a movie. So many feelings involved, the way you do me. Tell me you're ready or not, this ain't the full chase. Got one shot to do what it takes. Got no time for no